Welcome back, Helldivers. It's great to see you again. Today, I want to talk about the one true flag stratagem and whether it should get a buff or not. As I've seen quite a few players complain about the stratagem's usage and how it doesn't really provide much in the field, does it really need a buff? And if so, is there a way to buff it so it's viable and not broken? Well, let's talk about it. The one true flag came from the Master's Ceremony warbond for 110 medals and is marked as a melee weapon. Now, while it has the advantage of range compared to the hatchet and saber, its range is actually capped and is more around the same length as most other melee weapons. On top of that, it has a very long cooldown time of 480 seconds, which makes no sense since it does not provide anything big for the users. There's not really much of a point to use it unless you want to be patriotic as hell, which I expect you to be 24/7 every day of the year. Now, I'm down for cosplaying enjoying odd items that don't have a meta role to it, like the crisper. While dangerous to use without anti-fire armor, it's still great to use against a lot of enemies. But the one true flag seems to lack any sort of beneficial usage, and with the high cooldown to it, it should at least offer something when using it in teams, like a passive. Hence why I have 3 ideas I came up with and also found online that sounds pretty good to go with. So the first idea would have the following: Democracy protects within a limited range, 25% weapon reload speed, and plays the Super Earth Anthem while being waved. The idea is pretty simple and very basic on approach. It's going to encourage players to move as one and stick together so they can greatly benefit from DP and increased reload speed. Ideally, I can imagine this being useful with a team full of shield users going the phalanx route, where the flag bearer stays behind those with the shields, while the shield users slowly march forward towards enemy with the patriotic music playing in the background. It will be very fitting as the theme of the stratagem is not diminished, and allowing it to trigger with 2 people means you don't always need to have a full team available just to trigger it. Now, the second idea gives you the following: a 5 to 10% stamina regeneration, 10 to 25% faster reload speed, a 5% movement speed, and a life regeneration every 3 seconds, which should be about, say, 5%. Now, with this idea of the flag, it will be heavily linked back to the players who like to support other players through ammo replenishment, extra protection, spare weapon platforms, etc. Anything that can help an ally out. So why don't we add these benefits to the stratagem while we're at it, since most support divers don't have a lot of options available for going purely supportive via the stratagems they have. While the ammo pack, machine gun stratagems, de-escalator, and turret are a good choice to select with accompanying weapons, having the flag in your hand that will provide the following means that you can provide a constant support near 1, 2, or all 3 of your allies. And this wouldn't even be broken, considering that you're trading in a good support strat over a lethal one. And then idea number 3, we have increased melee damage by 15%, reduce ally stratagems cooldown by X amount, and saluting the flag has a random chance of cooling down a orbital stratagem. So the idea is more random and would probably require the devs to play around with it to find a nice middle ground. Increasing melee damage is always nice to have, as it will allow everyone a fighting chance when guns run dry, but melees don't. While the reduced stratagems cooldown by X amount would have to be tested by the devs so it doesn't break anything within certain setups. If we can make it so the effect only occurs while staying near it, and also make it speed up the current cooldown that you currently have, I can see this being pretty useful near protect the objective type missions. Now, the last one's a bit of a meme that I thought would be funny and useful in desperate situations. Say you're defending a point and you're slowly being surrounded. Salute the flag at your last ditch effort may call in a favour from your destroyer and send in a 3 orbital barrage, a 380, a 120 barrage, or even a 500 kg on your position. Of course, you will be warned well ahead of time, and it would have a cooldown to it, so you wouldn't be able to spam it non-stop. And it would only trigger if there's enemies near you, so you can still be patriotic and salute the flag every second of the day without getting yourself and your team killed. So these are some ideas that the devs could implement if they wish for the stratagem to have a passive to it. It can be both beneficial and fun to equip, and generally not hamper the overall gameplay. If they do take notes from this, hint hint, I would also love to see its cooldown get reduced, because why on earth is it so damn high? Anyways, so there we have it. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you have any thoughts on content shared, or genuinely like what was shown, then please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more future stuff. It was great seeing you again, Helldivers, and I hope to see you again soon.